All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk a little bit more today about reconnective healing. I was reconnected back in January, and I backed off of talking about it because I was having a hard time explaining it. And I don't know if you know much about me, but I'm not really comfortable talking about something unless I really know exactly how to explain what I'm talking about. And with this, I'm honestly still at a bit of a loss, okay? Reconnective healing is probably the newest subset of energy healing because it is a new frequency to the planet. The first thing I gotta lay down before we say anything else is that this is not Reiki. That's one of the most frustrating things that those of us who dabble in reconnective healing have to talk about, is the fact that it's not Reiki. I have had a Reiki session. This is a completely different level of energy healing. The person that I was reconnected by was Case. He has the YouTube channel Everyday Masters. I stumbled upon him back in 2017. I stumbled upon his YouTube channel. I was working at this car wash, and during the summer, there wasn't a whole lot of work. You know, not many people got their cars washed in the summer. So I would be working 11-hour shifts all by myself, sitting in this little building with nothing to do. So I had my phone and I would just sit around and watch YouTube videos all day. And I stumbled upon a video from this dude who would start his videos by saying, "Yo, what's up? My name's Case and this is my channel, Everyday Masters." And he would start talking about all of the things that I was researching and studying. And it really caught my eye because I've never seen just a regular dude pull out a camera and make videos about this stuff. I've seen the memes on social media, I've seen the articles that people write and the posts that people make about energy and frequency and vibration, but I've never seen just a regular person pull a camera out and actually start talking about it. So I got kind of addicted to his YouTube channel, but he didn't really lead with what he does for a living. So it took me a little bit to figure that out. And the more I got to digging in, I found out that he is a reconnective healing practitioner, where he actually reconnects you to this new frequency that's on the planet right now. As the planet Earth has passed through a certain part of the universe where this energy resides, now there is this new frequency hitting the planet. And it's no different than radio signals that are constantly blasting all over the place. There are radio signals blasting through the room that you're sitting in right now, but you're completely unaware of it until you tune your radio into one of those frequencies. And it's the same thing with this energy. It's all over the planet, but you are unaware of it until you tune into it. And the deeper I got to diving into studying and researching this, I've heard some of the most amazing, life-changing stories of healings and stuff like that from people who have been reconnected. And it took me forever to actually get up the nerve to get a session done. I would watch Case's videos, and he would talk about being able to pull these frequencies in with your hands. And I would try it, and my logical mind would get in the way, and I'd be like, no, that can't be real. You know how the logical mind is. Well, mine's really loud. Mine is really loud. And finally, January of this year, I finally got up the nerve to tell him, I want a session. So he actually does distance sessions, and he does daily group sessions. So you can either pay him for a full session, or you can sign up for the daily group sessions where he sends you a schedule with these times every month. And if you lay down and tune in during the time, he pulls the frequencies in and can send them to anybody laying down willing to tune into it. It's fucking amazing. But anyway, I went into this. It was a distance session. So we got on this Zoom call, and he says, all you got to do is just lay back and chill and let me do the rest. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm in Las Vegas. He's in Colorado. How's that going to work? At first, I thought I didn't have any expectations, but now looking back, I think I did have expectations and they weren't very high. And I'm one of those people, I'm willing to try anything. So anyway, I lay back, and the next thing I know, my eyes are fluttering. And I'm like, whoa, that's weird. Then I start feeling these funny sensations in my chest. And then my legs start twitching. And I'm like, whoa, this is weird. What the hell? Next thing I know, from head to toe, I feel like, I don't know, like I just grabbed an electric fence or something like that, you know? And I pop up out of this session like, whoa, that was weird. Holy shit, you know? It was so crazy. And then he was like, okay, well, let's see if you can pull the frequencies in. And I would try, and then my logical mind, even though I had just laid there and experienced it, my logical mind talked me out of it. No, that's not it. No, that can't be real. That's crazy how the logical mind, like I can lay there bathing in this energy that's like the most physical, tangible energy I've ever felt in my life. And then my logical mind can still sit there and be like, oh, you just made that up. You know, isn't that crazy? Anyway, though, so he recorded that Zoom call and then he got done editing it. He sent it back to me and I was watching it. It's still on his channel. If you look in the description of the video, I got his channel and his website down there. And you can look the interview with Rich Lopp, where he sent that back to me and I was watching it. And then when it got to the part where he put his hand up to the camera, bam, it hit me. And my legs started twitching. I was like, whoa, this is how I'm going to have to do it. So I would play the video back and practice. When he would put his hands up, I would practice tuning into it. And I did that for about a week. And then it got to the point to where I could bring the frequencies in with my hand and do it by myself, you know? And now, still to this day, to this very day, I don't miss a day. I don't even care if we're traveling. When we're on the road, you know, if we go visit somebody, I'll be like, yo, I got this little meditation thing that I do. Do you got like maybe a floor I could lay on or a couch where I could lay down and chill for a little bit? I don't care how weird it looks. I will straight up lay back, pull the frequencies in like this, and bathe in them for 30 minutes to an hour every single day. I've gotten so good at it now that I really don't have to use my hand to bring it in, but it just, I don't know, for good effect, and I think it brings it in quicker and stronger. So I start moving my hand. The first thing I feel is what feels like this magnetic force pushing against my hand. Like I can literally let my hand go loose and it's suspended. Like there is a force holding my hand. I know how nuts that sounds, dude. Oh, I know. I know it sounds crazy. I don't even like hearing myself say it. But I swear to God, there's this force that has hold of my hand. And then my fingers start to tingle. And then it works its way down my arm. And as it's working its way down to my arm, then my eyebrows start tingling and twitching. And then down to my eyelids. And then inside my mouth, my gums start tingling. And then my jaw muscles, it'll like push my jaw open. Then it starts at my toes. And then it works its way all the way up my legs. And then my thighs start twitching. Next thing you know, I'm just laying. It feels, I mean, the only way I can really describe it is it kind of feels like I'm being like electrocuted, but not in a bad way. It's not like uncomfortable. It's super comfortable. Like I'm just being massaged from head to toe in this energy. And see, Case even does, like I said a minute ago, these daily group sessions where if you sign up with him, for 15 minutes a day at a certain time, he'll email you a list of times and you lay back and just see what happens. And he knows how to bring the frequencies in and set the intention for anybody who is laying down and willing to accept and tune into the frequencies to lay there and bathe in those frequencies for 15 minutes. And how does it work? I don't know. I have no idea how it works. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember several months ago, I said, I'm going to hold off on talking about this and I'm going to work on a different way or a more efficient way to explain this and talk about this. And here we are, here in a few weeks, it'll be a year, and I still haven't figured out a better way to explain it. It's a fifth dimensional energy that works on a quantum level. It knows who you are better than you do. And it knows whatever needs to be reset in your body, and it actually begins to awaken your dormant DNA. It's insane. Like what I do on a daily basis, usually what I use it for is when I'm over there at my reading table and I'm halfway through my workday and I am just drained. And I will have to go lay down for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, bring these frequencies in, and I'll just be cooking in them, dude, bathing in them. And then it'll start to let off and start to go away and get weaker and weaker and weaker until it's almost like I'm done. You know, it's almost like the microwave goes off, like ding, okay, you're done. And then I'll get up and I feel like I just got a full night's sleep. It's amazing, dude. It is amazing. For those of you who are interested in checking this out, click the link in the description of the video. That'll take you to Case's website. He does in-person sessions, the actual reconnection, which is like a 2-day process. He does distance sessions over Zoom, and he does the daily group sessions as well. So I would highly recommend anybody who is looking to raise your vibration, looking to take the next step on the spiritual journey, definitely check that out, okay? This is what we're here to do in today's day and age in the Great Awakening, is to learn how to connect with each other, learn how to connect with the higher frequencies, and keep moving higher and higher and higher until the split is complete. Anyway, I know at least one person needed to hear that. And as long as one person takes one thing that they heard me say and uses it to totally transform their lives, then my job is complete. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.